Guys, no be small thing. A video have been going viral of VDM lawyers scamming people. VDM lawyer scam someone because the person wants to see Verydarkman. He said the person have to pay before meeting Verydarkman. Though VDM have said this before, that we should not trust anybody, even anybody you are seeing with him, don't trust them. And the truth is, everybody must not be VDM. But let's listen to this video that the guy is trying to narrate what happened. Let's hear this.
The case you're about to hear now is a crazy one, but stay with me. I have said it over and over again that in the whole of Nigeria, nobody is like Verydarkman. And that is why my respect for him is 100%. There is no minus. Even people that are close to him, even his friends and close associates, if they have the opportunity that Verydarkman has today, what they will do to Nigerians with their influence, you will not believe it. Anyway, who could believe that somebody that is as close to Verydarkman as Marshal Abubakar and Omaru Hassan could go to the extent of, doing evil on other people, or better to say, scamming people, all in the name of Verydarkman? That is a very crazy situation. We all know this man called Onwa. His real name is Austin Ogwejofo. So Onwa, we all know when Verydarkman was doing the case that has to do with Onwa. Onwa did not just scam that man, he also scammed another person 195 million naira. So that person has been struggling to meet Verydarkman. And what did the people that are close to Verydarkman do? They are now using their influence and their proximity, the closeness that they share with Verydarkman. They are now using it as a means to extort money from people, just promising them that they are going to connect them to Verydarkman. That was how this guy that contacted me fell into their trap. He said that he contacted Hassan, and Hassan told him that he's going to link into Verydarkman. After everything, of course, I have all the evidence, both their chats, everything, both the receipt of his transactions with Onwa. I got every details that is needed before I could even come out to say this. So the man eventually was convinced by Hassan. He traveled with the wife from Lagos to Abuja to see Verydarkman. Within that period they were in Abuja, Hassan kept tumbling him. In fact, he said that one of those days that they were at Kefiano Motors waiting, they ended up seeing Verydarkman's friend Coco P, but they did not see Verydarkman. They said Verydarkman went to North, one state where there was killing, both in Benue. Like all the activities of VDM, they were using it to make excuses. At the end, Hassan collected 500,000 naira from them to be able to link them to Verydarkman. And as they were trying to meet VDM, they finally met with the lawyer, Marshal Abubakar. Marshal collected 2.5 million. In fact, he earlier told them that the legal fee, that they don't even need to worry, that he already has the case of Onwa ongoing, that he will just package this one and join, that he already have the cars and other property that belongs to Onwa, that once he completes paying the case that VDM had already, instituted against Onwa, once Onwa is done paying that one, he will now use the opportunity to collect their own money. And he charged them 3 million. They negotiated and paid him 2.5 million. The payment was made on the 2nd of April 2026. At the end of the day, they spent all the days in Abuja without meeting VDM. They traveled back to Lagos. Since that day, they have been trying to reach Marshal Abubakar. At a time, Marshal stopped picking call. Marshal stopped responding to messages till now. So this case is even multifaceted. Number one is the case of Augustine Ogwejofo, which is Onwa. That's a different case. But regardless of what Onwa has done, now Marshal Abubakar being a lawyer, it is even unprofessional as a lawyer to take money from a client and promise the person that you are going to write a petition to pursue a case. And now, no feedback since April. That's over 3 months now. They have been trying to reach you and you keep avoiding them, avoiding the messages and everything. And even collecting money to connect people to Verydarkman. We know Verydarkman. Even if he wants to do a case for you, most times he does it with his own money. That's the kind of person he is. So I wonder how he would feel knowing that people around him are using his name or his connection to make money off other people that are looking for justice. This is the problem that we've been talking about Nigeria. A typical Nigerian is looking for an opportunity to loot you. an opportunity to defraud you, an opportunity to collect money from you. That is the issue. So this is me. Please, if you've watched, please help me tag Verydarkman to this video. He needs to, I can furnish him with more information on this guy that has this case. If there is a way he can help them, that would be really, really appreciated. But above all, Marshal Abubakar needs to return that money to them. And also Hassan, for promising to connect them to Verydarkman and failing, he needs to return that money. Because this is pure evil and it should not be tolerated. Because you are connected to Verydarkman, it's not an opportunity for you to leverage on it and be extorting people. And before you talk, I have already written Marshal Abubakar on Instagram for many days and he did not respond. If he had responded, probably I would have heard his own side of the story. But the way this whole thing is narrated is so clear that even the evidence of the messages they have been dropping, he did not respond. Calls, he did not pick, he didn't call back. That is not how to do things. I also forgot to add that they had told the guy that if VDM helps him and recover that money, that they will take 20% of the money. That's 20% of the 195 million. At the end, they negotiated and they agreed on 15%. This is not how VDM operates. We know VDM, but even though they had made that agreement, they would have still followed it up and at least deliver on their promise.
This is crazy. This is very, very crazy because as the guys say, we know VDM. How come you have to pay before reaching VDM? I think VDM have not seen this video. I think he will react to this and know what to do very fast, so this will not tarnish his image, because these people are people they see with VDM. Though the guy have said it before that don't trust anybody around him. VDM have said this thing many times, many times, and this have really gotten a lot of people reaction. We all know that there is still people that don't like VDM. So this lady posted, cartel of thieves lied to the man and his wife who came from Lagos to Abuja. The name of all his close allies were mentioned, while the main thief was hiding inside the house directing the movie. This woman is trying to say that someone is the main thief. I think it's referring to VDM, nothing else, because this woman don't actually like anything concerning Verydarkman. I don't know that people will hate Verydarkman to that extent. In as much as everybody must not love you, that's true, but I don't know it will be to that extent. And after this, the woman still posted. Let's hear what she said.
Nigerians, when I told you that Marshal Abubakar is not who this Verydarkman and him is presenting to you people to be, you doubted me. Marshal Abubakar, only God in heaven knows what Marshal did to me. These guys, they used my situation to enrich themselves. They used my situation to enrich themselves. If I come out and tell you people what really went down, you will open your mouth like this. You will not close it for 7 days. You see this Marshal Abubakar? Nigerians, all of you will still know him. You will still know him. Because someone that is not a good person, they know they hide them. Someone that does not have good character, they know they hide them. Picking where the thing where he gets, no they ever satisfy him until he put on for another person own. You will always catch them doing it. It is in the blood. This guy has no quality whatsoever that warrants anybody to call him a human rights lawyer, a human rights activist. Anytime you see Marshal pushing for a case, there is something he's targeting, he wants to get from that case. How can all the close associates of Matthews Ose be evil? How can you allege, I am Caesar, how can you allege that they are criminals, yet Matthews Ose is a saint? How possible is that? Can a mango tree bear orange fruits? How can? Nigerians, watch this video. Let's watch it together. Oh my show. Your sin will always expose and find you out. A thief will always be a thief. A criminal will always be a criminal. Not so. They know they hide them.
I don't know, but this particular woman does not even like anything about VDM, and is trying to say if everybody around VDM is a bad person, is evil, how come VDM is a saint? I don't know, but I'll still say everybody, this statement they used to use, show me your friend, I'll tell you who you are. That's not true. That's not true now, because my friend is my friend and I'm different. Like, I'm me and my friend is my friend. So I'll let you guys to share your thoughts concerning this. Do you guys really think that VDM is aware of all this happening? Because Verydarkman has not yet reacted to this video, but we are hoping that he will come out to say something, because all these people are people around Verydarkman. So I pray that Verydarkman calls and clear this thing, because this will actually tarnish his image. I'll let you guys to share your thoughts in the comment section. Please engage, like, I'm out.